another frustrating afternoon for the boys today.
Aye, I think that kind of sums it up. I don't know, as I say, it's just 4 losses in a row now. Obviously our home form's been good recently. I don't think we've played too bad, but they've still picked up another defeat, and our form's not good enough now, not good enough.
You started the last couple of games brightly and put the other team under pressure. It's converting that into goals and getting on top of games. Trouble is, once you go behind, it's more difficult to break them down.
Aye, and I think to be fair, they done it well. They sat in second half and held up in the lead, and they done it well to be fair to them. But it's massive scoring the first goal in this league. I think the last 3 or 4 weeks there's been a lot of silly mistakes that have cost us individually. For us all. I say, when you're gifting teams goals, it's hard. Because we've not had many of them recently. I say we had our chances to go in front before they scored. We never took them. Obviously they get a wee half chance, a scuff of a shot, and it falls right to the boy's feet and he puts it in the back of the net. And I say you're 1-0 down and it's an uphill battle for there. And they held it to half time. I say we came back out the second half and they just sat in and soaked up the pressure, and I say we weren't good enough to break them down. I say they didn't deserve to get in, I don't think, for the second half. So I say we need to regroup. I say it's before you. I say we're flying last month. I say before you know it, a couple of defeats and it's a struggle again. So I say we need to get the chins up. There's a bit of frustration about the place now for everybody. Players, coaching staff, fans, everybody. I say we're in it together. So I say we need to get our fingers out. We're the ones in the park, need to get the fingers out and get ourselves back on to playing well and picking up results again.
Manager felt you were maybe resorting too much to route one, long ball in the second half. Is that the temptation when you're up against it to lose patience, and certainly you can see the frustration among yourself and the rest of the players as time wore on in the second half, even the referee pulling play back, that kind of thing gets to you.
Aye, I say these things, you get agitated and when things go against you. There was a couple of decisions in the first half I think went against us as well. And I say that plays a part, but I think we're all kind of looking at each other to make something happen instead of one of us taking the ball and doing it. I say he played a few balls at Nizzy, and Nizzy done well, but there was just never the right header or not the right runner off him. I say another day he might flick one on and we get an equaliser and we're going, and I say maybe get a draw or come back into the game, but I say it was not to be, and I say it was one of the ones where I think not individually we one of us took the ball and made something happen, and I think we're all kind of looking about for somebody else to do it, and I say it can't be that way. We need to all be part of it as a team and make things happen together, and I say it wasn't to be the day, and I say that's 4 defeats in a row now, so it's not good enough, and I say it gets harder, it's an uphill battle now, and we need to get the fingers out for Morton next week.
Seems to be the way of it in this division. You can go on a run of a few wins and a few defeats, but obviously you're looking to turn that round and start next week against Morton, all being well. Yeah,
100%. I think I say the quicker you turn these runs around, it's the better for us. I say I've been here long enough now where I've been on runs of good wins and picking up good results, but I've been on runs of defeats, and it's hard when you've been on a run of defeats. So it's about sticking together, and I say it's training right. We need to train right as better as players and make sure we're doing everything we can to turn this around, because I say you want it turned around sooner rather than later, or you end up fighting a dog fight in the bottom again, and that's the last thing we want, because we know we're good enough on our day to be up there challenging. So, but I say that's what our minds are now. It's about picking up a result and I say try and get the confidence back in the boys again and get going again.